They are playing forward. They are playing aggro. We are not giving Jackie 11 Uyanja a second to breathe.
Look, and I remember there used to be the story when it came to Reckless and playing against, you know, those great Chinese AD carries like Uzi, right? In the bot lane, Reckless would have a great year. He'd show up in these series, and then he'd just quietly farm in lane. He would always play passively, make these mistakes, but he is taking it to them in the bot lane. No fear in the 2v2.
Reckless wasn't really able to overcome. Remember, Uyanja, no flash, no exhaust, is at risk of being taken down. Greyhound with
Everybody's bot!
HP. Flash forward from Selfmade. Fnatic do it again. 8-0 for first blood, but at what cost? Hylissang is down. Selfmade is down. Bwipo is down. And it's all gone to hell for Fnatic. 3 kills to top.
Ridiculous fight in the bot lane as everyone teleports in. Carson missed his EQ combo and he barely walks it out of that one. What a ridiculous sequence of events. Top Esports pull it back after game 1. They knew Fnatic were going to play a bot lane focused game, and they showed up to shut them down.
And so much damage in reply. It's a 1,000 gold lead to Top Esports. Every single time we want to set some of the stakes for these players and these teams, it's Reckless and Hilly engaging. So many teleports in the bottom lane. 1 kill apiece for 369, Casa, and Knights.
Yeah, I mean, 369 going to get a Cole and a Sheen. We'll see this play again because a lot of the combos went down very nicely for Fnatic. They jump on Uyanja from the start again. Didn't have his flash from the last play, but uses the thick skin to stay alive a long time. Selfmade had to commit the flash forward, so Knight is the first one off the TP into the play. And even though the 3-man knockup does come through from Bwipo, well, the damage is not quite there at this point. The early skirmishing power of a Silas and Jarvan, pretty deadly as Karsa almost lost his life for the misplay.
So close. While we have a momentary respite here in the combat, I want to quickly remind everyone of the beast that was Top Esports during the group stages. Average gold lead, 1,600. Kills at 15.5 and deaths at 1.8. So the highest kills and the lowest deaths. It was clean. And barring that one loss to FlyQuest, Top Esports looked fantastic.
So once you get the push with Knight, move around to the rest of the map and make plays, but Selfmade's in the bot lane first.
Yes, indeed. Uyanja still got that great health to play with. Cannon Barrage has been thrown down. No heal, no flash, no exhaust, and that's a lot of damage. Uyanja's going to get taken out. Reckless picks playing this game to win.
Oh, no.
Sang will get some damage. Goes for the Fisher down. Cheryl, when Uyanja's gone. He's dead. Blown up under the ECA. Call of the Forge God comes out. Flash away from 3-6. So should have just spotted this. Ward comes out from Nemesis. Flash and Shockwave available. Mountain Drake is up. Remember, no flash for Uyanja. He's already used the exhaust. The Ash Arrow locks him down, and Hylissang sends him packing. Hilly continues to chase. Gets caught and knocked up by the flag and drag. Cataclysm comes down. Goes golden. Thanks to the stopwatch. And more teleports coming into the fray. That's a root connecting onto Hylissang. Summon a heal keeps him alive. Nemesis Shockwave finds Karsa, and now they can set up for the Dragon. Fnatic in the lead.
Fnatic are scrapping the LPL rep in these fights, and they're coming out on top. That will be the second Drake of the game as well for Fnatic, setting them up for the early soul.
And Ender, do you remember when I talked about the early game impacts that Top Esports have and the control and how clean they are? This is
on the Tomcat. Fnatic fans are used to this. Sometimes it flips bad, and that's 0-5-0 for Uyanja.
0-5-0. Fnatic are punishing Top Esports bottom lane. I think
what Top are going to be trying to unload on Reckless and reach him in the back line.
Right, summoning, the Rift Herald was summoned inside the mid lane. Top Esports still have pressure. The tower will get dropped. That's the second of the game, and it's still a 2,000 gold lead. The #1 seed from the LPL. They're now going to peel into the river. Look, teleport is up for Nemesis, and he can jump in from behind if he wanted to.
Yeah, Top Esports, they're a little bit grouped up right now. They lose the EQ combo, so that gives Fnatic control of the river once again. Again, though, Hylissang, Selfmade both losing ultimates, and Knight popped the Forge God.
That's a hijacked Call of the Forge God, replied with one of their own. Bwipo shoots it back. The ball is placed as a deterrent for engage. Attack, dissonance, defend, and Nemesis backs away. Infernal Drake will reset. This will be the first for Top, the third for Fnatic, and Top immediately start to back away. The risk of engaging into the Shockwave and the Arrow is terrifying.
Yeah, this is just crazy because I think Fnatic are actually going to end up giving this one up, but because there's not deep vision inside Fnatic's jungle, Top Esports, they were a little bit slow. They didn't immediately jump onto this objective. They will get that, but it gives Selfmade time to head straight over to that wolf camp and try to get a mark for himself.
The tension in those fights But you can feel the respect. Top didn't overstep. They didn't overchase. And as long as the threat that Fnatic had with their tools was available, Top respected it. A reminder, Fnatic didn't have that Lamb's Respite, that get out of jail free card, so they also didn't want to start the fight.
It's really interesting, though, how there seems to be a clear disconnect in the two ways these teams think about the game. Because right as soon as that dragon goes down, Nemesis is teleporting top lane to knock down this tower. Selfmade is stealing away camps. And we saw echoes of this in the first game as well, where Karsa was soloing out all the objectives and Selfmade was just farming. It seems like Top are the team that want to commit to these objectives more. Again, they got 2 Rift Heralds while Fnatic were taking a bot lane tower. So Fnatic,
in some ways, whereas Fnatic had fully committed. Right now, Bwipo's forced to run for his life. Flash away, flag and drag into the Cataclysm flash. Bwipo's locked inside there with Knight and Karsa. Turret damage is helping out. Bwipo finally goes down. It's Uyanja that takes him out. And while that's going on, Fnatic will take out the mid-outer turret.
yeah, they're getting a lot here in the mid lane, and JackeyLove can't easily farm this out. So Top, they are now playing around the Knight plus Karsa combo, and they get the kill with 369 in trouble.
All right, the command attack and the shockwave comes out. 369 goes down and low, forced to flash himself. Nemesis winning the 1v1, knowing there's no threat from the rest of Top, and they get the summoner spell.
Yeah, good flash burnt out of 369 there. Knight will be able to trade for the tower in the bottom lane, so Top are still winning out overall on the gold trade. Faster to level 13, that's a big spike in terms of the barrel recharge rate that he can get off as Bwipo pops the ultimate on him. No flash here, and Selfmade's on the way.
Okay, running it down. If you look at the minimap, Reckless as well as Selfmade coming in to surround 369. Teleport starting to be channeled. Knight will arrive to the fight. Selfmade and Reckless just start to piece out. Selfmade jumps back forward. That's a stolen. All of the Forge got. Lamb's Respite comes down to buy some additional time. That's a hop away from Selfmade. Flash forward.
Oh.
The Ash Arrow onto Knight. Sets it up for Selfmade to take him down. But now Hylissang is in trouble. He's got a flash available to him. He's got a fish and he's thrown it out already. The Unbreakable is blocking so much damage from JackeyLove, and the shockwave from Nemesis brings Fnatic forward. He chases it down, picking up a kill onto Karsa. Here comes the rest of Fnatic on the backside. It's a barrel into Hilly, and Selfmade manages to find a kill into 369. JackeyLove is the last man standing, and Fnatic win the fight.
The 20-minute fight, Fnatic trade 4 kills for 1. Bwipo's going back to base. He has teleport Fnatic. They're looking for the Baron.
Are you kidding me? Fnatic start to surround 369, and they engineer a situation where they find 4 kills. They find themselves an uninterrupted Baron, and Fnatic are once again in control.
And they shred through this as well. Double marksman, the Orianna as well. JackeyLove is here, but it's just him against the world. The rest of the team is not in the area. The smite comes down for Selfmade, and Fnatic have a Baron.
To the next Infernal, and it all started catching 369.
Look at the pathing in the river, though. It's so interesting. Reckless doesn't commit down to the fight. He loops all the way around because he knows there's a Tahm Kench, Jarvan, Senna on the way, ready to collapse down. So he takes the safe way around while the rest of the team slows down, and then this arrow cannot miss. Nightfall, Selfmade survives, and now what looks like a great collapse from Top is now their doom inside of the river. Nemesis is here with the ultimate ready to go, and he catches Karsa out of the flash.
JackeyLove was just trying to get around the shield, but he couldn't. Bwipo's already landed. Call of the Forge God. The arrow whiffs in between on the Top Esports. The Super Soaker thrown out by Knight, and Top Esports trying to contest. They cannot do it. Fnatic pick up the 3rd dragon. Winter's Bite will not find a target, and Fnatic start to back away.
Getting 2 birds for 1 stone on this push. Knocking down JackeyLove, knocking down Karsa in a prime position to go to match point against the tournament favorites in Top Esports.
The thing that I find beautiful as Karsa is going to slide, he's going to be able to get the knock-up, lock everyone in the Cataclysm. Nemesis has still got that shockwave. He catches 3, but at what cost? Hylissang jumps away. Dawning Shadow. What? The Fisher falls short. How did you not die? How have you got a loaded coin? It is heads, 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 heads for Hylissang all day long. Imperfect
information of what's happening. The walls have been burned down to the ground on the Infernal map, so it's open areas which favor Fnatic.
Uyanja, Hail of Blades, jumps in. He's got the exhaust. The Devour comes out as well. Nemesis is in some trouble, but so is the rest of Top Esports. Bwipo steps forward. Call of the Forge God comes out. It's interrupted. Castle locked inside the pit with the Cataclysm. That's the second to fall. It's a double for Selfmade as Uyanja is taken out as well. Bwipo taking some damage from 369 and JackeyLove, but this will open up the Infernal Soul.
There are low HP bars on the side of Fnatic. Knight is full HP, but the Infernal Soul is taken down. There's no smite.
The fact that they've got the Infernal Soul, add that to the damage of Orianna, Kindred, and Ashe, Now Fnatic, they start off Baron, but there is a ward outside the river.
Wait a
Due
second.
diligence hasn't been done. They're chasing Knight.
Yeah, they're looking for Knight, and the rest of top cannot get to him in time. Top, they're going to have to throw it for a fight in the river, otherwise he's going to die.
Ash Arrow secured already onto Knight. He's healing up a lot, buy some time with the Hourglass. Call of the Forge God comes out, is knocked backwards. Bwipo is interrupting all of Top Esports. The LPL's first seed is being held in their tracks by a wide Bwipo in the river. The redemption comes down and they start to heal and back away. Jackie Love is tagged. Selfmade's running him down, looking for the rapid fire cannon, looking for a dance of arrows, and Top are in full retreat, running for their lives.
369 is trying his best to play off of these barrels in the fog of war, but they are not connecting. It's not enough to get a kill, and Karsa threw his life in the river to save his mid laner, but there's no smite on the Baron.
Absolutely none whatsoever. No cannon barrage to follow up either. Jackie Love will fire out the Dawning Shadow, and another Baron goes the way of Fnatic. Do they fancy themselves a shot? There was a tag into Yuyanja. Here comes 369. He's not going to be able to do enough, though. The damage is onto Yuyanja, and the retreat from Fnatic. Got to play this one carefully, but they feel themselves an opportunity to win the fight.
They've been outscaled. It's the sad truth. Only down 4,000 gold, but with the soul on top and everything else to boot, they would have to pull off a miracle fight here. 369 is the damage dealer. He has everything he needs except the players around him to be able to contest in the 5 versus 5s, because his front line is just unmatched every single time, weaker than Fnatic's. He can't get in there.
There's the initiation from Garza. Cataclysm comes out. He got the first hit. Reckless is down. Bwipo's going to be very late to the fight, but do Fnatic fancy a shot? No. Top Esports find their man.
That's exactly what they needed. Finally, 369 was able to layer up not just his ultimate, but also some barrels to be able to knock down Reckless, the flashless Reckless. When Reckless does not have flash, he is killable from top, but they have to be able to.
Every single one of these fights has been about who is landing the skill shots and, frankly, who is using vision in their initiation tools. Fnatic have not hesitated. They've been bold enough to jump in, and they're bold enough to start the
And Reckless still does not have flash. This is Top's moment. Full build for 369. Karsa and 369 looking to find Reckless.
Knight is hijacked. Bwipo's Call of the Forge God. Ash Arrow comes out. The first target is going to be on Karsa. Look at the backside. Elder Dragon's going low. 2,000 HP inside the pit. It's picked up. Fnatic have got the Elder. They've got the Dragon lasers to fire. There goes Bwipo. He's looking for Jackie Love, who's been locked up. He's taken down. Selfmade is dominating Top Esports, is dominating this quarterfinal, and Fnatic have got themselves another buff.
There are no smiles on the coaching staffs of these two teams. They know how serious this game is. They know the stakes behind it. Even after a fight win, Fnatic are stone cold, but they are charging forward for the base of top.
They absolutely are. 25 seconds before Jackie Love is back up and alive. Top Esports will have a chance to defend, but if they take too much damage, the Elder Dragon buff will send them packing. The inhibitor falls over, and now Fnatic, they step forward. How brave are they feeling?
They're looking for the double inhib. They want to keep top underneath their Nexus tower so they can easily knock down that top lane inhibitor turret. Jackie Love is up in 5, but this one is gone.
It is definitely dead inside the base of Top Esports. All 5 members of Top Esports are alive. The Devour will keep 369 alive as Yuyanja is forced to run away.
Is down.
Dead. 369, Jackie Love are out. Karsa's trying to dissuade and slow down Fnatic, but they don't care. The Elder Dragon buff is destroying Top Esports. Fnatic have made a statement, and they will come out on top. Fnatic hunting down Knight. Fnatic taking down the Nexus, and Fnatic are 2-0 up over Top Esports.
I heard a lot of talk about a 3-0 today, Trevor. But not in this fashion, not this way, with Fnatic coming out on top. Reckless, he's feeling it. He's feeling good after a game like that. Huge smile on his face after knocking down top a second time in a row. And it was just clutch team fighting around these objectives that was able to give